She's a lovely lady. Okay, let's go back to this screen. So we are looking at basically a pre-made 4 players put together. But this was very early after the Lucio came out. This is, you might recognize this as Tom, who's one of the long-time viewers. You might recognize Vanillor. I think Fabi might also be a part of it. Part of the community, I'm not sure, but hey. Lucio looks different. Lucio looks great. Yeah, as chat says, lovely headphones. I can see the mouse moving around in frustration. I do this myself. The mouse is moving around in frustration. Let me actually, before we continue, let me get the rating for this game. The game was rated 3,129 against 3,122. So, low diamond. I can see the mouse moving around in exasperation at the Torbjorn. Don't, like, you're defending, don't underestimate Torbjorn. Like, very fittingly, very fittingly. Gotta believe. You gotta believe. Torbjorn on defense, honestly, it's not great on Dorado, I'd say, just because Dorado is, like, there's not many good places for the turret where it can shoot a huge number of things. It's pretty good on Hollywood, defensive Torbjorn. Not so keen on it on the old Dorado. Widowmaker's actually a lot better on defense.
I want to play more Roadhog anyway, so...
I'd actually say Widowmaker isn't the worst pick in the world here.
It's so dark here.
3 hours on Widow.
Yeah, after playing the button.
There's actually a lot of good sightlines for Widow, a lot of good angles. Feels good, man. Let's skip forward. Oh! All the punch kids. Okay, let's see. Sounds weird, but I'd be tempted. Rather than starting here, because in the first couple of seconds, like if you think about what's going to happen in the next couple of seconds, nothing's going to really happen over here. Stuff is going to happen over here. I would actually be tempted to maybe put speed on this Widow so that she can take a couple of shots, or at least hang around like over here, so that after she's taken a shot or two, because if you think about what this Widow is going to do, she's going to take a shot, take another shot probably, and then move. Well, we can facilitate that movement and still be supporting. You know, it's just like, it's a very minor thing, but just look for opportunities to support the team and support what they're trying to do early on. And then we can go back and then we can start doing damage. We definitely want to be trying to support Widow against this Monkey. So Monkey and, like, they're going to try and dive her. We can really counter that. We just hang around the Widow. Heal her when she gets jumped on. Speed boost back, and then she's safe. Monkey jumps in, swap to heal, boop him off. Perfectly fine. Facilitate the movement round. Oh, was that our Reinhardt that just... Reinhardt, for the love of God, if you're playing Rein, don't do this movement. It's the easiest way to just die. Like, you jump down here and you just get wrecked, because what you should be doing is moving around. And honestly, you should be moving around a lot earlier. Dorado, 0.1 defense, 101, ladies and gents. Let me find a good overlook where we can actually see the road. So we should be moving about here. When the payload starts getting even with the... it's a terrible frame to pause on, but when the payload starts getting even with the poster, that's when you should start moving. And we should speed and pull back. And you basically move around to contest the choke on the opposite side as fast as you can. So we should be moving now. Really shouldn't be doing this movement, because that's just a good way to get stunned, killed, deaded. Dead Reinhardt means easy push for them. Vanillor shouldn't have been there. Self-inflicted death. One with the speed just to pull us back a bit. Now swapping to healing just to keep the team alive again. We should be staying on healing here. So, you know, we speed to reposition because they're pushing in, so we speed boost back to buy our team a little bit more time, especially away from stuff like the Winston. We draw the fight away from this barrier. Then when we're in position, now we should be swapping to healing and just keeping our team alive. We shouldn't be going back to speed just yet because people are low. And I know we're trying to save this Widow, but there are other things that could save this Widow. We definitely want to be getting back into the team a little bit more now just because of the range of our aura. Let's try and stay in that. Good call out on the Genji. And eventually it goes down to someone else, which is fine. Good speed, just to try and support the Reinhardt a little bit. McCree's sleeping. Where? Yeah, like, if you're calling out a sleep, call out a location. Don't just tell people that they're asleep. Trust me, nothing tilts a DPS more than hearing, oh, so-and-so's sleeping. And it's like, I can't see where, maybe I can kill him. Then you spend like 3 seconds looking for him. You never find him. Heal, heal, heal. Let's try and support this Roadhog a bit. This Roadhog's sort of committing suicide a bit, but like when you see someone doing this, this is our opportunity as Lucio to basically, this is what I call a carry moment, where as Anna, I would be spamming healing onto this Roadhog. Because this Roadhog's doing something kind of stupid, which sounds incredibly mean, but the amount of times I've seen Roadhogs or people do this where like the nearest safety is back here, right? So if there is any threat at all to this Roadhog and he runs out here, he is just dead. But we can make this work. If we tuck in around here, if we speed in, speed boost this Roadhog, make sure that whatever he's planning to do, whatever deranged idea is going through his brain, he goes through here, and I'm being mean, but I know. We speed in here, he hooks, he misses it, or he lands it, he gets a kill, and then speed him back out. We can cover his exit. If we just sort of watch him do it, and then wait for it to go badly, case in point, he's now on 100 hit points and purple. Now we're suddenly fucking desperate and hoping, and Reinhardt's having to dash forward and gets out of position and almost dies. It almost goes completely wrong. So that's just sort of one of those moments as a support where we can actually make up for someone doing something a little bit silly and make that play work and support the plays that people are trying to make.
Winston behind.
Winston is just waiting for that Widow. Let's just help that Widow. Everyone's dead in the front line, so we don't have to support the front anymore. Oh, this aggro. Oh, nice. We can afford to do that because everyone's dead on the front line, so yeah, perfectly fine with that.
Okay, we break the Rhine shields and then chatter.
Quote 35, bon voyage, Satan.
That's a fair point then. Just chatter. Can't see Hog.
Just a minor positioning thing, very minor. No, actually, I'd say with Lucio, we're okay here. Like, my line of thinking is this, right? We have two basically groups of teammates. We've got a group of teammates here, and then we've got Soldier 76 up here. Soldier's just going to be poking. He's sort of being opportunistic. So if the opportunity arises for him to do some damage, he will do it. If the second things get hairy, he's going to sprint out. The part of my brain, and on old CO, I'd say this would be correct, is you'd stand about here, and you'd be trying to just get ready, so when you see Soldier running back, you slide over towards the staircase, speed boost him out, and then you go back to supporting your team. With Lucio, we have to sort of commit to one side or the other, and I'd say we made the right decision by committing to this one. So I just wanted to sort of ponder that decision-making process, but seems okay. Because that means that we are safe in sort of pulling back a little bit here. Great, yep. Good, good, good. We're going to take a shitload of damage, but we should be okay. Good, 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 good. Buy a little bit of time for the Roadhog. I like it. Winston knocking Widow around. Heal, heal, heal. Amp it up. And there should be a one fight now. The second we landed that amp it up on the two tanks, we basically won this fight. Stay on speed on this Reinhardt if he wants to engage it. Okay, this is stupid, but that was a bad charge by the Reinhardt. Let's try and go and pick him up by the back route. Ooh! This is bad. This is really, really bad. That Reinhardt is stuck in the worst position he possibly humanly could be. Just about managed to get back with the staircase. The way that we fix this is on our retreat path. So we see that the Reinhardt is stuck over here. If we duck left, we can go and meet him. Because we have amp it up, so we have speed boost. We speed through here, we go pick him up, and then we can pull him out twice as fast. Because if you think about it realistically, we have no defense with Reinhardt over here. We have no real hold. So priority number one is to save this fucking idiot over here. Welcome to support, ladies and gents. It is literally babysitting. He committed to a charge that is way too deep. Lucky he didn't get punished for it. Very lucky he didn't get punished harder for that.
Interesting fix.
But we could have just pulled that Reinhardt a little bit further, solved the error a little bit further and a little bit quicker, and then gone from there. They have a Widow now, so Fine with us ducking more to the side, just we have to be a little bit careful.
Nice.
Okay, with us hanging around this corner, Tracer comes in, she goes back out, lol. Low. Good. When she's that low, don't be afraid to speed boost into her and look for the boop. I know it just came off cooldown, but just general advice. Boop is just a really nice finisher on Tracers and Genji. Otherwise, this is looking like a very one-sided game. Which is surprising considering there's still 15 minutes of the video left. Either this attack is the worst in the world or it all goes wrong here. No!
I'm so sorry.
You're so sorry. You should be so sorry. You know instantly what you did wrong there.
You can shatter them and use whole hog to push them off the cart. Ryan, don't go.
Yeah, you know, we're not Mercy. We don't ult when the fight's over. just to state the obvious, I know. Just a little bit of panic there, but this is like where keeping track of the fight as much as possible is such a good idea. And yeah, we should have been just keeping track of the fight just that little bit better and realize that Soldier's dead, Widow's still up, but she doesn't need Sound Barrier. Our tanks are dead, I'm the only one really here. Sound Barrier is not going to do that much. So yeah. This is some nice juking. Oh, the backwards wall ride costs us dearly. We're still contesting a little bit though. And this is where I have to do this. I have to be the nag and say that wouldn't it be nice to have Sound Barrier there? Just to really make you feel guilty about that. But that's sort of, you know, this is the cost of that mistake. Yeah, some really nice wall jumping. It's one of the best things. You can also do it on Ilios between the pillars and you just jump from wall to wall and you climb. It's really nice.
Yeah, I'm being chased at the moment. Help. Oh, man.
Yeah, I've just seen something in chat that the duty of all support is to find natural selection and keep morons alive. Damn straight. Let's speed these guys up here. This I'm less keen on. This is going to sound incredibly strange. You might think, oh, well, getting Ana there is going to be super important, right? Like, Ana's really, really important to sort of controlling this high ground. But if you think about like what we're doing, we got these two guys on the high ground nice and quick. So on the high ground right now is Roadhog, Reinhardt, and Soldier. Let's say that the enemy team just dives them. Roadhog, Reinhardt, and Soldier, they're moderately durable, but they won't last any real major onslaught. All the healing right now is not there. So if the enemy team actually were really opportunistic and really aggressive, we could have been heavily punished. Getting Ana here about 3 seconds faster isn't as big of a deal as having healing available on the actual team itself. This is more okay, just chaperoning around the McCree very briefly. It's a bit unfortunate, but hey. But this is okay because Ana is there to provide healing on the actual team itself. Hey! Oh jeez, what a name. XZX, Boostio XZX. Welcome to the many, my friend. Beautiful. Again, beautiful use of that Twitch Prime. Oh god, this is always a nightmare. It's a good job by their team. Wow, how did that happen? That's actually a really nice play by their team. Reinhardt goes crazy. This Reinhardt loves jumping off stuff. Holy shit. He's a skydiver, this Reinhardt. Because he's just jumped down. And then everyone up here is just like... Yeah, that was the penalty for that Reinhardt. That was the penalty for that Reinhardt. Oh my lord.
Issue was I wasn't alive, so you lost it anyway.
Oh, Trace is low.
Sit back. I don't heal enough.
Good job, good job, good job. Oh no. Oh, it's all gone wrong. Okay. Let's talk about... So first and foremost, we should be on speed. Like, you see a nerf that's coming at you. I know you're scared about your Roadhog friend, but he's alright. This is the big threat. We should be speeding, and then... The reason why this happened, and this, like, the reason why this happened is A, Reinhardt fucked up, but B, we fucked up too. Okay, and the reason why this happened is Reinhardt felt he was out of position. He felt that his team was still behind him rather than going around the corner like sensible human beings. And so you see he takes this rushed step to sort of move back and try and block, and then jumps. That's him trying to reposition quickly. Who else helps him reposition quickly? Just to be sassy. I like being sassy. But you get the idea of, like, Reinhardt messed up a little bit there, we messed up a little bit there as well. And as such, D.Va gets way too much value off of that bomb. Very minor things, but just giving consistent speed boosts. Even if there might be a theoretically better option, where, you know, if people played perfectly like robots and did everything optimally, you might be better off just speed boosting a little bit and then healing. Providing the consistent speed boost to give people the security of mind to know that I am in a safe location and I have made it there in time is infinitely valuable. And it's true for High Noon, it's true for D.Va Bomb, it's true for any positional based ultimate. We're just giving people that little bit of security that to make sure they are safe, and then only when everyone is absolutely 100% safe do you swap off speed. It is very valuable, and you'll be surprised how valuable it is. Just when in doubt, play it safe with stuff like that.
Guys, go for Anna to the right. She really needs to be killed.
Let's hold on for a second or two. We should be sound barrier ring about now. Actually no, the fight's already over. Yeah, I'm fine with just holding it. So what I would be looking at here, what I'm thinking is this, okay? It's just me and Reinhardt on the point, but we're not in that much danger at the moment. Like, we're okay, and our reinforcements are starting to come out. Especially like when we look over here, we see Anna's here, Soldier's here, Reinhardt's here. Their team's starting to sort of drop off. Soldier's now on the Anna. Now that the Anna's down, we kind of won this fight. Okay, now we can hold off. If the Anna hadn't gone down, or if, you know, we heard in the distance Genji shouting his weeb nonsense and coming at us with a Dragon Blade, if a Genji suddenly appeared and did that, then we sound barrier and panic a little bit.
Because it's such small.
Just skip forward a little bit. Tracer's trying to backcap, but we're still on the point. Good, 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 good. I'm less okay with us being here. Honestly, this should be Anna. Because we aren't supporting these two people. You see the green circle of doom? Now we're supporting these two people. If you want someone to babysit on a point, Anna is pretty good at it. D.Va's also really good at it as well, because she can move very freely. Sights, pull back. Good sound barrier. Again, it just nullifies that completely. Go up to speed, hunt him down. Good, 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 good. Correct plays. One more fight. D.Va Bomb. How do we react to this one? Why aren't we on speed? We should be on speed. Speed! Just in case. This is why people hate Lucio. Reinhardt lines up a charge, we boop, and then... Oh. Where are you going, Reinhardt? Wrong direction. Let's try and save Anna. Good, good, good. Heal boosted Anna is just like the easiest thing in the world to save, so it's always nice. If we find that boop, let's try and keep Reinhardt alive on the point. Reinhardt should be staying near the point. There we go. As long as we just stick near Reinhardt. Good boop. Just minimizes the threat of the Roadhog. Roadhog's not really going to scare anyone at mid-range. Good, 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 good. Looks fine to me. Good block on the D.Va. Nice. Good finish. Okay, let's speed boost away.
Are you fine with that? Is there any other pick you would like, Karan? Or
So I've seen the Bastion.
someone else could switch?
Ooh.
Anything else?
Ooh.
Well, I was hoping they break their shield, but okay.
Yeah, I mean, if
In
it
dive,
works.
that's not gonna make much.
Yeah, like if you pick one of the, you don't pick Winston and Bastion. It's not a great combo. Winston and Widowmaker is perfectly fine. Don't ruin Lucio's beautiful face.
Okay, not too surprising.
Okay, now we're actually running dive. We're running Widow dive. Favorite comp.
I think on Winston.
Let's go.
Okay, I will go upstairs behind them, so give me some time.
Yeah, wait for 5.
I like how Vanillor has just noticed that he's in this game. He's in chat right now and he's just noticed he's in this game. This nonsense we don't need to be doing. If people want healing, they come to the goddamn point like civilized human beings. This is just showing off. We have now literally spent 25 seconds doing shit all.
Let's go.
Like, okay, let me break that down. Even if you're up there, what are you gonna do? Like, what's your plan once you're up there, smartass? Just stay by the point, facilitate speed, provide healing reliably on the point. Let's keep that payload moving. Now the diver's doing other stuff, we can keep the payload rolling. Good boop on the Reinhardt, again, keeps the payload moving. Makes it difficult for Reinhardt. Oh, the Roadhog out of fucking nowhere, wow. Wow. Club up. Nuked, dead. Tell that to Genji, man. Genji can be up there, because that gives Genji a space to poke from and a platform to launch from where he can reliably find picks. If Genji's up there and he wants healing, he can go fuck himself. That's literally what you said. That's what you tell him. He can come down to the payload like a civilized DPS. But if we're up there, we are, in theory, maybe supporting a Genji, while the rest of our team is struggling. We don't need to be up there. Okay, let's go. Oh, God. Oh, the sleep dart. Beautiful. Beautiful. Yes. The punish. Okay. Heal up. Good amp. Just let's try and save this Winston a little bit. Okay. Put a Dragon Blade. Speed with it. Again, we should just be providing, like, the biggest thing we can do as a support right now, if you think about biggest game impact, once this nano boost goes off, it's providing speed to this guy. If he can reliably hit all of his targets, and the easiest way to do that is to make him go faster, he'll be that much more effective. So we should be looking to get speed boost on this guy. We eventually do it, but just a little bit snappier again. Ultimates like Tactical Visor, like Dragon Blade, Death Blossom, Whole Hog. I'm sure there are others, there probably are others. Providing them with High Noon, like Deadeye, incredibly good with speed boost. Providing speed boost on those ultimates, really, really strong. If he's just Whole Hog, then that's wonderful for us. Be a little bit wary about all pushing out this way. Like, honestly, I'd say once... I actually want to see, because it feels like we got knocked back by a Whole Hog there. So we capped the point, good. No, it was a boop, okay. I'd be fine with us re-engaging. We should be staying on speed. We want to get out of this alleyway as fast as possible. And then we, for some reason, back out. Don't stay in that alleyway. Don't go halfway in and then pull back out. It's also good advice for dealing with women. That was terrible. Still. Let's see. Good sleep dart. Let's get a grenade to follow up. If sound barrier, this is when we like heal a little bit, then swap to speed, just pull back. Distance is the best way to nullify the Roadhog. Roadhog can't do anything, we just wait this out, heal up the...
Yeah, I know, I'm trying to...
Good call. Just random ass fucking Roadhog. Be a little bit careful when chasing him around. I like the fact that we're looking for threats. Let's be very careful though. Like we're looking for him, then we see him, and then we like almost run at him. Just let's avoid choke points. We want to be sort of around the payload, behind the payload, use the payload for cover. I know in speed. I'm okay about that because we were scared, and I understand why we were scared. We were scared because we heard a High Noon behind us. So if you listen, and up. So the High Noon came from this way, so that's why we're looking this way, and then the hammer down comes across the point. So we are scared right now because there's a chance that McCree could be dead-eyeing our team that are stunned and have no way to escape it.
And from behind the hammer.
Which facilitates this decision. Unfortunately, McCree does get it off fast enough where he can get the kill. It's a bit of a shame, but I understand why that decision was made. I'd say if we are going to do this sort of decision making in the future, we gotta be faster with it. Like, we can't delay as long as we did, where we move into cover and then decide, oh wait, maybe we should stand barrier to try and save people. The hammer down High Noon comes off, we either burn the ultimate and try and go for the save play, which might have worked, it might not. Or we save and we just don't use it. Here we try and sort of do both at once, and we pay the price with a dead Genji. And teams are like by the time people are standing back up, the sound barrier's already peeled off. So just a little bit snappier on that decision.
Okay, we can manage that in this.
And if it goes wrong, you just tell your team, well, it might have gone right.
Not yet. Hold that hog.
I understand the decision-making process, and I think the logic is sound.
Okay, dash up.
It's just we got to do that decision-making a little bit faster.
Behind us.
Product behind us.
He needs to cut. Hog.
Just speed away from
Product
that.
behind. Still need someone to go for him.
Good.
McCree front.
The,
Perfectly fine with us, like, leaving that Roadhog alone and just keeping the threat at the front. Like, the McCree, you notice, had to back away from the Lucio. Like, that's the fucking world we live in. The McCree had to run from the Lucio because the threat of the rest of the team coming around was too high.
I am.
It's good. Keep that diva up, and it's also charging her ult. We should be focusing on healing. We shouldn't, like, again, don't undervalue Lucio in terms of his healing output, where we are discarding our own healing to facilitate someone else's. Our ramp it up here could have done, like, a good chunk of healing on this diva and got sound barrier nice and sort of tucked up. The Ana doesn't need to be any closer to heal, so don't discredit your own value as a support anymore, because Lucio is honestly pretty fucking solid. That was very cute, though.
Turret hall.
That was cute, and this is actually a really nice use of the reposition. Turret's super low. Unfortunately, I don't think the team's going to be able to do much. If you're feeling really brave, you could have tried to facilitate this play by booping the... by jumping in and going for a boop. That would be the big balls play. I'm okay with us not doing this, though, getting rid of the turret. That was nice. That was a nice reposition.
Matrix it, please. You can kill him.
Good job. If you get this Roadhog, I would use that as an opportunity to push. Unfortunately, we don't. We're rebuilding that turret really aggressively. Okay, people are going in. We need to try and get a sound barrier on this Reinhardt.
Sleeping.
I will be sound barriering now. Definitely. Oh, too slow.
Top beat, please.
No, 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 no.
Top purple.
What did have help?
So, why am I calling for the sound barrier so early? Like, right now, if the team... Okay, so first and foremost, this Reinhardt is probably dead. Reinhardt goes in this deep, he is dead in like 90% of cases. There is very little healing on the planet that can reliably pick him up. And if you are healing him, like if Ana is pumping all her healing onto this, then this diva's probably dead, or some other people are dying as a result. This Reinhardt is in too deep, and as such, is going to be fucking dead. But we've engaged. We've engaged hard. And so we want to sort of win in a really decisive way. Just facilitating that with sound barrier is not a bad idea.
Hog sleeping.
Especially when this Reinhardt gets knocked here. If we sound barrier now, there's a chance that we can save a couple of lives. We can keep this Reinhardt up and running. And he gets a good Earth Shatter as well. Instead, the Reinhardt gets cut down. And then now, we've missed our window of opportunity. Reinhardt is down, and their Reinhardt's got a good Earth Shatter that shut down some of our team. Their team is starting to wake up and get back in the fight. Now it is too late. Wow, I like how in the... Oh, I want to watch this in slow motion and just watch my face. Because that was really novelty.
Top beat, please.
Look at me, look at me. In the splash of green, I get washed away by... Whoa! Ah, beautiful. Sorry, I enjoyed that too much. But yeah, this...
What did have help?
Apparently Tom was the one that made the call. It's a bad call. Trust in your own decisions here. There are two great opportunities to use sound barrier. Like, the way that you think about sound barrier is this. You either use sound barrier at the start of an engagement, and you use it as like a really brutal engage. It's basically saying that our team now has 3,600 extra hit points.
Wait for me.
Wait for me.
Yes, 3,600 extra hit points. You are going to lose this fight unless you use a shitload of resources. You can't deal with an 800 hit point Genji that has a nano blade, for example. So you use it like that, and you use it as like a big punch at the start of a fight, or you use it as a reaction when you can save lives. So, you know, you get caught in a graviton, fine, sound barrier when everyone's still alive. When a team fight's starting to get lost, and you're still thinking about sound barriering, it's usually too late. You know, if the fight's already being lost, and you sound barrier to try and turn it, it's usually a sign that you might have just held on to it for a little bit too long. It can still work, but it's usually a sign that, maybe I should have used it a bit earlier. Or maybe we just sacrifice this fight, let them spend all their ults, and then next time we come in with the big push, and then they have no tools to deal with the 3,600 hit points. In the shield is 500 health. I'm pretty sure it's 600, isn't it?
Oh, what's once?
Push. Can we get
But it's
someone
600
else?
on everyone.
Not really a lot.
6 times 5.
Doors first.
That's
Quite
true.
sorry.
6 times 6. Yeah, 600 times 6.
Still 2 people would be nice.
Feel free, like, don't do math on streams, but feel free to correct me. I'm reasonably confident 6 times 600 is oftentimes 3,600.
Product back.
Can you review that fight we just had? Can I? Yeah, we're going a bit long. Questions will be cut short and we won't do the last video, but... Honestly, the little bit I saw, there wasn't that much to review. Like, it was just,
Let's go.
was a Nanoblade, I think. So push in. They molten core, we hold off, hold off, hold off. You just wait the molten core out. Hook comes in, doesn't seem to get a kill.
Product top.
Correct decision to wait out the molten core, no reason to push into it. A little bit bold to try and cross the street here. Dragon becomes us, Nanoblade. Yeah, this is textbook. There's not really that much to analyze here. This is how you use your resources. They blew ults too early. We didn't, like, this is what I mean by taking initiative. Where the enemy team used molten core too early and the enemy team just pulled back. You get no value out of it. They had to have waited for, like, the Dragon Blade to come out, then you use molten core, because then they've already committed and then you punish that. It's a 500 health barrier? Is it 500, not 600? I'm not sure. Okay, then it's 5 times 6, 3,000. It's the logic is still fucking there, though. It's still 3,000 more hit points if that's the case, that the enemy team probably can't deal with. And I know it burns off reasonably quickly, but hey.
Don't die. Pull back. Don't die.
Come back.
We should be staying on healing here.
Pull back. Don't die.
Like, if you think about who we're speed boosting a Reinhardt who is already out of the fight.
Come back.
Like, we don't need this Reinhardt to go anywhere, we need this Reinhardt to be healthy. So we should be healing
Come back.
on this amp it up.
Tom, push you first. Okay.
Wait for the regroup.
You gotta go. Okay. You gotta go to it.
You can stick with it.
Okay, just get on the point.
Yellow.
I'm fine with us positioning very defensively. We should... Why aren't we shooting?
Increase on high ground.
Why are we not shooting? Shoot this barrier, for the love of God. All the extra DPS helps. It's only 600 hit points. Shoot the fucking barrier. There's no reason why not. We don't run out of ammo.
I can't do it if you don't break the barrier.
Can't do anything if we don't break the barrier.
Break the barrier.
This Reinhardt can't Earth Shatter.
Increase on high ground.
Zarya is trying our heart out, trying to kill the barrier. Why aren't we helping?
I can't do it if you don't break the barrier.
Just don't ignore barriers. Don't ignore barriers.
Good test.
Final score. Feels bad, man. Okay, biggest thing. Decision making. Ooh. Day 9. Dara Breen, my favorite comedian. I was actually in the middle of watching this before I had to go and prep for stream. So yeah, let's go to my face. Let's round up our thoughts on that game. So about that game, like, our decision making is generally okay. Just we could afford to be a little less fancy and a little bit more thinking about who we're supporting and what exactly our opportunity is to support as many people as possible. Again, with Lucio, to me, it's all about setting objectives. So it's like, what is my current objective? My objective is to get our team engaged in their team as fast as possible, so I'll speed boost. It's a, you know, and then, okay, now we are in a fight, therefore I am going to try and provide as much durability as I can to our team, therefore I will heal. And you just sort of follow those simple lines of logic of, okay, well, there is a Reaper running towards our team that could really fuck us up. Okay, I'm going to boot back the Reaper, and then I'm going to speed boost us away. And it's just like, okay, what can I do to influence this battle to really make it work, and really make it work to our favor? Be a little bit more confident in our sound barriers and be very careful when using sound barriers when we're the last person alive. Kind of obvious. And yeah.